Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to bank holiday, isn't it? Bank holiday Monday brunch with myself and Dawn and our special guest, our own Kelly McKeating. I nearly called you Wendy then, Kelly. I don't know where I got that from. But we know I can't speak today, but that's nothing unusual, is it? So I'm just going to be, throughout the show also, I'm going to be putting a few links up to things that are going on. And I will just say, I think Richard started. No, I thought it was Richard messaging me, but it's not. It's Terry. This put me off. I think it might have been after last night laughing at her. We did a VIP, what was it? Mediumship. See, I can't speak.
It's all that gin you've got. I've told you, you've got to quit it.
Do you think I should put some more gin in it to water it down? Yeah. We had Peter Goddard last night. This is why you all need to become VIPs, because you get these shows.
That's right.
And it was really funny. And Terry's reading was fantastic. And she'll never be able to live it down again. Should we say a few hellos to start?
Let's say some hellos. We've got Kirsty Ann Fogg. She says, hello all. Hello, Kirsty.
Oh, I don't know if I should put this one up, though, because...
Go on, put it up.
Should I do it? Because I'm going to see her next month. She's going to kill me.
Terry Louise, our own Terry, says, good morning, Alison, Dawn and Kelly. Good morning, Terry.
Hi, Terry. I hope you're missing me.
Joy Howell, good morning. Good morning to you, Joe. Joy, sorry.
So you need some gin as well.
Jill Hancock, hi. Oh, a little picture of a doggy. Cute.
Oh, yeah.
Sally Worker, good morning, Alison, Richard and all. Good morning,
Richard.
Sally. Yeah.
We don't allow men on this show.
No, there are no men allowed.
Apart from next week. Special next week, yes. Hi, Sal.
Our men only come in the form of masculine energy in the feminine body. We have Sue. Sue Chadwick. Morning, everyone. Morning, Sue.
Morning, Sue. Sue is one of our regulars as well, as is Sally and Joy, and obviously Terry. Not so much because it's bank holiday. She's not working today.
Marissa Serafino. Hello from California. Sunny California.
Wow. Wish it was sunny here.
Denise Smith says, hi, ladies. Hi, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
Jackie Price. Hi, ladies. Hi, Kelly. Little love heart there as well. Hi. Christine Davies. She says, good morning, ladies. Good morning, Christine.
Morning, Christine. Christine's one of our VIPs.
Yes, good morning. Sherry Dyer. Hello, lovelies. Oh, bless her. She's put a little smiley face and some kisses. Little hearts.
Sherry is in Australia.
Goodness me. Leslie Morton. Hi, Leslie. She says morning.
Leslie from Wimbledon Spiritualist Church.
Yep. Know her well. Cheryl Johnson. She's put love a message, please. Mary Dixie. Hiya, darling. Good morning, Alison, Dawn and Kelly. Mary's also from Wimbledon.
Yeah. Let's have a couple more. So let's have a look, see who we've got, who I haven't... That's a new word I've just invented. I do these quite a lot, you know. Yeah, you will.
Eva Bjursten, I think it is.
Eva is in...
Sweden.
Oh, thank you, Eva, because I've said Switzerland, Denmark. She lives everywhere.
We have Bonnie Bond. It's a lovely name, Bonnie Bond.
Isn't it? Yeah.
May I please have a reading?
Yeah. Well, welcome to everybody.
Yes, welcome.
Kelly. For those who don't know Kelly, Kelly's been a regular viewer, generally on YouTube, haven't you, for quite some time now. I'm sorry about this. I just need to check something on the Facebook thing as well, because
we're busy on both the Facebook.
It's something I wanted to test on here. Right. But Kelly, you've been a regular viewer from the start, haven't you? Really?
Yeah. It was a couple of months in, I think it was in the March I started watching.
Yeah. And you've kept with us as well, but you're generally on YouTube, watching on YouTube.
Yeah, love to go on the YouTube. Yeah.
Just to also reminder to everybody that we are also streaming to Facebook and to YouTube, so you might not see their comments on either of them. And you also make your own things, your runes, wands, dice.
I do. I make maroons, and you've got a set of maroons, haven't you?
Maroons that Kelly actually sent these to me quite a while ago. They come in a little bag, and I know what you do with these because I actually do a bit of this myself. Wood burning. I get that right there.
Oh yeah, wood burning.
And you've got a special way of getting the wood, haven't you?
I always go out and source it from. I live in the country, so I just go out and source it myself from the trees. Can't remember what they look like willow. What I've done for you?
I think they were willow. Yeah. Just get another one up.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, that's willow. Yeah.
You get these in a little bag with a laminate with all the instructions and what everything means.
Nice.
Which I've put somewhere really safe on my shelf.
A little too safe that you can't find it.
I'm going to lose them.
Yeah, it's so safe. It could be in a book. Who knows?
That's it. Yeah. That's what I do, and never to be seen again. Yeah.
And I've got a small bungalow.
Do the ones
that wand you showed us earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, this one's a willow one. It's got rune markings on this one.
Yeah.
Just a crystal tip in the end. Okay. I've got something here if I can get it down. Just bits of pyrography. This is just.
That feather's lovely.
Yeah. I haven't got anything else in here at the minute. I've got loads in the pipeline, but right now, I just haven't
sold out everything, haven't you, and sent it all out?
I've got it all packed up in boxes, you see, and put away, for taking out to sell. There we go. Put it down there.
That one flew out, which means you're going to send it to me.
Yeah, that's it. They're throwing me a feather.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. So how long would it take you to make a wand?
A wand? I'd do that in, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. I just want to get started. If I stop, it could sit there for a week before I go back to it because I want something else, But
that's
if
I
don't stop,
Yeah. I started something.
Sorry,
you never get to finish, do you?
That's it, isn't it? Like I say, I showed you earlier, I've got 3 or 4 ones that are actually still, they're all half done. It's just like, start this one now. In the end, they all get finished. And, I make pyramids as well. I haven't got one with me. There's one in the house, of course, but I'm not in the house.
Did you say pyramids?
Yeah, lights, pyramid lamps.
Oh, wow.
Where I can't believe I haven't got one in here with me now. I'll put anything in it. The last one I did the flower of life with a green adventuring sphere in the top and different coloured, and put Reiki energies and whatnot in it, and markings in it, and so on. So each one is different.
Beautiful.
I basically only make them to order because it costs me quite a bit to make them. So if somebody orders, then I make. Yeah.
Wow, it's absolutely fascinating.
Beautiful, but
I
didn't have.
I do a bit of wood burning myself, but I haven't done anything for a long, long time. I've got one
piece
somewhere.
You do, I remember. You were doing one of your mum and dad, weren't you?
I was doing one of my mum and dad. It's in the cupboard, and I've got Elvis at the top there. Yeah,
that's it.
I still haven't finished.
Still in the middle of doing it because, like, there's the thing with pyrography. You'll put something down and not go back to it for a month.
Yeah. Well, I also started plaster casting. My sister does resin crafts. She's
cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's watching today, but I'm not going to say she's good.
That's how I make the lamps with the resin.
That's it. Yeah, I've got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got one here. I'll just show you what she does. There we are.
Oh, yeah, lovely, lovely. Yeah, that's kind of what I do, but I do pyramids instead and do more of an Egyptian theme.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing. Yeah.
She does everything, but she sent me all her molds for her resin that she can't use anymore. So I started doing a bit of plaster casting.
Yeah. Oh, it's such fun. You know what I mean?
Great fun. And
yeah,
it's better than just sitting in front of the TV, isn't it? You just sit there making.
Oh, I don't watch telly. No, it just bores me.
Yeah.
I like to be off in my own little.
Absolutely. Yeah. If you're a sensitive person, 9 times out of 10, sensitive people tend to be creative in some form or another.
Yeah.
Well, I'm obviously only half sensitive. Yeah. I never get to finish anything. I'm terrible. Something might take my eye off it, and I think, oh, that's shiny, and I'll start doing something else.
Oh, look, sparkly things.
Yeah. Oh,
you just get drawn to something else, don't you? Yeah, you just get drawn to something else, and you've got to.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you can see I like books, so I might. Well, you can't because you can't see it. Can't see my shelf today, I don't think, can you?
No, can't see
mine. Yeah. I love books. Yeah,
but mine are books. I do love reading and things. So yeah. Anyway, I think I'm pretty sure that there's a few people who would like a reading.
Yes,
lovely.
We've got people booked up from last week as well, haven't we? That I couldn't get around to.
Exactly, and I can't remember their names because I was really good, and I wrote them on my bit of card I had in front of me. Can I find the card?
You stuck it with the same place with the rooms card.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll put it somewhere really safe. But I do know who had a reading last week, so don't try and get another one. Quarry, we know you had one last week. Corrie Dutton. Yeah, I remember because you came on. Also, if you would like to come on screen, I will put the link in.
Be lovely to see you.
It is nice because we talk to people all the time on screen, and you don't get to see their faces.
That's right.
Although some of them I know quite well, I really wouldn't want to see their faces again. Morning, Terry. Look, Joanne Lewis is on. Joanne is another regular of ours. So anybody want to click on that link? If you can't click on the link, or if you're like Joanne Lewis, who's probably not even dressed and still in a nightie, you can have one without coming on screen. When we're not, we're not going to make everybody come on. So if anybody would
while
like
we're waiting, can I just ask you, Kelly? You were showing me very briefly before we came on air the copper coiling around the wands.
Oh yeah.
Could you explain to us how that brings on more energy, how that sort of harnesses energy?
In the spiritual world, we all know that copper enhances.
I've just seen who's come in the green room.
Oh.
She's So carry on, Kelly.
Sorry about that.
She's going to be last.
We all know that copper enhances the power of things. So at the base of the wand, that's why I will wrap it at the base on the handle, because we will touch the handle and then it will enhance our power through the wand. Look through enhance that power, and it just guides it towards the crystal to elevate it where it needs to be, and for you to set your intentions and just put more power in there. Yeah.
Wonderful.
We've got one person in the green room. I don't know if we said, did we, that Kelly, you're going to be doing feather readings. So I'm just thinking of last night. I can't tell you. You're going to be giving us some feather readings. Is that right, Kelly?
Yeah.
Okay, so if there's anyone else other than this one person in the green room who's sitting there drinking all my cider, she's got ring donuts on each of her fingers.
Oh my gosh.
So anyone else, come on, we've only got one person and I don't really want to let her on. Oh, here comes Denise. And we did have Cheryl Johnson from last week who didn't want to come on screen, so she will get a reading. Should we let this one in?
Go on, let her in.
Perfect. So I do apologise, everyone. I don't know who she is.
Just some woman you met at the bus stop.
Hello.
Hello, Terry.
Just out the shower.
About time too. For those of you who have never seen Terry before, Terry's our other admin, the big boss, apparently, someone said last week.
That was me who said that, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, that's not true. Yeah. Eaten any chocolate today?
No.
Okay. Won't go there. Kelly, what do you feel for Terry?
Right. Do you know, Terry, I'm going to ask you to give me a number, 1 to 30, if that's okay.
21.
31, right.
21.
Yeah, 21.
Oh, 21. 21, yeah. So you've got this beautiful feather here, if you can see it.
Lovely.
It's a bit like a phoenix feather, but it's not. And with this, I can see that your path has been changing. You've been working really hard on something, and you've been veering off a little bit onto something new, training or working in college or something of the sorts, but you've been veering off onto something new. You have worked in an area for a long time, but you're changing the way you work. You want to be more hands-on. You want to be able to do more, because what you're doing now, it's absolutely brilliant. In fact, I think you've stopped doing what you were doing to work on moving forward. I know you were working with a lot of young people.
That's right. Yeah.
You aren't right now. You took a back seat for a little while. Oh, you're still doing it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was, because it feels like you've taken a small backseat from that, and you're working hard to go back into a similar role, but a lot better, where you've got more control over how you can handle things. Where, right, sounds weird, this, right? Where you won't get bullied. I don't know what that's about.
I know why you say that. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And this is why you wanted to move forward, because you were quite happy in your role, but you didn't like the way that certain people were putting you down and bullying you because you didn't have the paperwork to move forward in a way in which they had, or they felt they were more, you know, they kind of put you down a little bit because they thought they were better when they weren't, which drove you to move forward. And you're working really hard on this now. Yeah, and you're working really hard on this now, and you're making it. You know what I mean? You know that you're doing it, and that you're going to come out the other side of it and move into a whole new scene. You know, because you're still going to be working in the same lines, but it's going to be a whole new scene for you. You're going to be a lot more hands-on. You maybe do some teaching.
Well, I'm not sure about the teaching.
All right, okay. I do know that you're going to guide. It's about guidance.
Yeah, guidance. Yeah.
For youngers, it's like guiding younger people. Yeah. Which to me is teaching in itself, isn't it? You know, because you know it's what we do every time we cross someone's path. You know, as an elder, we're guiding those youngers, aren't we? So I know that this is what you're going to move forward to. And you're going to enjoy it as well, because in the last role you felt you weren't enjoying it. If you could give me another number, I'll just move on to something more.
6.
6. Now you've got a small peacock feather, which always tells me that there's somebody around you that is that. Right, how do I put it? Okay, there's somebody around you that's not admitting what they are or who they are. I would say it was to do with gender, a gender role, like somebody who is in a gay relationship that's not admitting it, or you know, or that is just shy of coming out.
All right.
Somebody around you, yeah, somebody that you know and like, but they're shy of coming out.
All right. Okay.
I think you know, and people know, but the whole general, they don't put it out there?
I don't know who that is.
Okay. We can also just mean a very feminine male.
Right, okay.
So either way, it's either a very feminine male around you or somebody in a same-sex relationship. So
Right, okay.
So I'll go for the feminine male, who's not been acting so very feminine the last couple of years.
Right.
Who's been quite not feminine at all, actually, but he was a very feminine male, very caring, very thoughtful. We think the ladies were a bit more feminine, more thoughtful. This man used to be like that, but he's changed. He's not like that now. He's more, I don't know.
I think I know who you mean with that person.
Okay, yeah. But this person, you have been trying to apply timing with this person. You've been trying to make, I don't know, somewhere where you're not getting along. You've been trying to make it work, and this person hasn't been trying as hard because they think that they've got it in the bag, and that, your relationship, whether it be friendship, I'm not going to put it out on here, whether it be friendship or whether it be partner, they think that they've got the upper hand and that they're not going to lose you as a friend or a partner, basically,
Right. Okay.
But you've been putting your foot down. You've gone, no, not putting up with this no more. It's not happening. And you've been doing things for you. You've been going out more. You've been, it's been happier times. It's been happier times for you because you've done things for you. You've gone out there and you've gone, no, actually, I can't do that today. Sorry, I'm doing this for me. And it's actually made you you're actually getting happier and happier by doing this. It's changing you. It's changing you for the better. Yeah. And so the person that I'm talking about has been a little put out about that because they're used to having everything their way, but they'll come around to it because they have to, because you're a changed person, and people will only do what we will put up with. And you've changed the way your outlook on life, and the people that were expecting things from you or behaving in a way that they shouldn't are now sitting back and going, oh, actually, I'm going to have to be careful here now. It's changed a lot of relationships around you. The way you've changed, and it's only been over a space of 4 or 5 months, not even that. You started thinking it 4 or 5 months ago and applying it about 3 months ago. It's made major changes in your life. It's just, and these changes are going to carry on. You're going to become stronger and stronger because I think you felt like you were a little bit, the word is wrong, but I'm going to say it so you understand what I'm trying to say. You felt like you were a little bit weak. It's the wrong word for me. But
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm trying to say. You felt like you were down, and now you're strong. You're going, no. And this is getting more and more now. You're moving forward, and you're just not taking it. You're not taking people's anymore.
100%.
And like I say, it's changed for your whole family because it's changed for your girls too, because it's made them happier. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's made them happier. And you and the girls have become a lot closer, and I know that I don't know you, but I do know, I've seen every now and again, you type things about your girls' birthdays or whatever, but I know that you've come a lot closer with the older girl because of the changes. And it's just, she needed that. Even though you were close, she needed that extra, and she's coming on leaps and bounds now because of this. Her confidence is just growing now. And
thank you.
I think she's coming on better academically now too. She didn't need extra help or anything, but it's just simple changes that have been made by yourself have just cleared the space for her to actually academically move forward now.
Like a bit of a confidence boost.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And it has made a major difference for you. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Kelly. Thank you very much.
Nice one, Terry. Thanks for working
Kelly.
with me.
Thank you.
So,
See you later.
see you later.
See you later.
Bye.
I know we have got a few people waiting in the
Yeah.
green room. We do have a question if either yourself, Dawn, or Kelly can answer.
Okay.
How long does it take for a spirit to come through after they've passed? And that's
Okay.
Kirsty Ann Fogg.
Okay. You happy for me to answer that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Best way that I can. Hello, Kirsty. Bless you for your question. There really is no hard and fast rule. It depends on a few different factors. If the person has passed through a time of shock, say a shock accident or some kind of freak accident, or it wasn't expected, then it can take longer, because that person may need some time to adjust to their new surroundings, their new life in the spirit world. So that can take them a bit longer. Also, if they're troubled, mentally troubled, and they will need more time. They will need a session of. They feel they need to rest. In their brain, they're thinking, "Oh, I need to rest. I need to be hospitalized. I need time to have peace." But really, we know their physical body no longer exists. But in their mind, that's how they think. So they will be taken for some peace, some rest, before they're able to function properly and experience their new life, and then able to communicate. But if it's somebody, for instance, who it was an expected passing, they've had a long period of illness or something, or they just knew it was going to happen anyway, and there's the mind is settled. Or if they were somebody who, for instance, watches SPtv, so they're already of that mindset. They will be in a place mentally and emotionally where they're able to almost instantaneously know, oh, I'm in the spirit world now. I know that I'm comfortable. I'm able to move forward faster. So they will come back and speak to you sooner. Also, it depends on you as the recipient as well. If they're concerned that you would be too upset, too emotionally blocking, then that can have a knock-on effect as well. So there are no hard and false rules. I hope that kind of helps you to understand that a bit better. I hope I've explained that properly.
Thank you. Hope that explained that for you, Kirsty. Just thinking, we've got a few people waiting here on screen, but I do have a couple of people from last week. So if we can go to Cheryl Johnson, who was on our list that we couldn't get through. Kelly, is that all right for you?
Yeah, that's great. Is she just on the?
She's not on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just watching today. Obviously, you don't have
Would
to
you
come
like
on
to pick a
screen.
number? Or does she want me to randomly pick her a feather?
Cheryl, do you want to pick a number? How many was it? 1 to
30.
1 to 30. Cheryl, if you're still around, I'm sure you are. Can you give us a number from between 1 and 30? And she is here. We do have a about 15 to 20 second delay.
Yeah.
As well. But if you can reply as quickly as possible, please. Cheryl, can you give us a number between 1 and 30, please? Be a second, we might just start singing.
Well, I think I can hear my stomach's growling. I do apologise if that's the mic's picking that up.
And she's asked for number 16, please.
16.
And we've got a few people here.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Ooh, look at that beautiful feather. That's gorgeous.
Yeah. I know that this is about passion. It's about not so much on the love side of things, more our passions in life, the things that we want to do. I know that you've been working really hard on things, Cheryl, but something stained the waters. You feel like it's not worked quite the way you want it to. Because as much as we've got the lovely red, you can see that we've got a little bit of a stain on the lovely red there, which tells me that whatever your passion is that you're working on right now, something has just stained it slightly, made you feel a little bit down about it, you know, a bit blue, which is on the other side. You've got, it's like the feather's blue, but you've got this little bit of red on the other side, which tells me that things aren't as bad as you think that they are. You are actually the one that's making it. You're overthinking whatever's gone wrong. You're overthinking it because the red in the feather, it's still shining through on the blue side, which tells me that you're going to move forward with what you're doing, but you need to rethink it. You need to just sit back, have a look at what you've done and where you're going with it, and just literally kind of sort of change a few things, and don't think so blue about it when it goes wrong. Move forward. Just I feel that when something goes a little bit wrong, that you're going, oh my God, that's it, it's done now, that's it, I've had enough. And the feather here is saying that you're perfectly capable of achieving this. It's saying that, yeah, you've been through a bit of a blue time over it, but you're very capable of achieving what you need. Now, I have a little black mark. Don't know whether anyone can see it on just trying to find on the edge of the blue of the feather on this side. There's like a little black mark, which tells me that it went quite dark for a little while because you were overthinking. It really did go quite. You were like, oh, you know, and panicking about this. So it tells me that whatever it is you're working on, it's something to do with money, and you were a little bit worried about it. I don't know whether she's got any feedback on this, but I know that it's to do something she was working on to do with money, and she was a little bit worried about it. Yeah, and basically the feather's saying, don't worry about it. The little black blip, that's gone. We're moving forward. We're still a bit blue, but we're moving into the red, which is the passion. We're going back into the passion again. We know that we can move forward with it. If I will randomly pick another feather for you because of the waiting time and whatnot, but it always works out. You don't have to pick it yourself. So this tells me that in the past you have actually overthought this rather a lot, but there's been, you know, see all the little bits of light coming through. The feather's a little bit torn and tattered, but the light is coming through. It's saying that, you know, do not give up. Do not give up on this, because even though you feel a bit tattered and you think it's worn, it's not. We're moving forward, and we're moving forward a lot faster than we think we are, because this little feather here is off the loudest little bird that you could ever wish to meet, which tells me that you are going to go out and you are going to shout from the rooftops, look, this is how it is, this is what I'm doing, and you're going to stop worrying about it and just move forward with it. No pulls, no tatters, you know, it's a perfect feather, and it's leaning slightly one way, which makes me see that you are going to have to just change your path a tiny little touch. You're just going to have to move things slightly to make it work, but it's going to work, you know, and you're just overthinking it, basically.
Thank you. Hope that's all right for you, Cheryl.
That's a lovely message.
Yeah, it's very nice. They're lovely colour feathers as well.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, that was good. We have a few more people watching. Casey Walker, she's disappeared. Andy Wilson. That's not the one I wanted, actually. It was Andy Wilson, but been recommended by Bree from Australia, who does one of the morning shows occasionally as well.
Yeah.
So we have now, excuse me, that's that gin. Next one is Denise.
Lovely.
Oh.
Denise,
Good morning.
Morning.
welcome.
Thank you. Hello.
Would you like to pick a number?
Oh, 11, please.
I feel like I should be a bingo caller. Legs 11.
So you've got this lovely white feather,
Oh, wow.
It's lovely.
which tells me that you are quite a spiritual person. You've been trying to move forward in the spiritual world, doing, I don't know in which aspect. And as you can see, it leans off to one side, which always tells me that your path has changed, but this is in the past. You've been changing things. Your path has changed. Things were, you were moving faster, a lot faster than you think you were moving. Because the feather says that you're all there. But you feel like you're not there. You feel like you can't do whatever this is. You like just a few little tatters at the bottom of the feather tell me that it's you that's holding you back. That actually you're pretty good at this, you know. And you know you are, because you've actually moved. You've moved with it. You've turned a few corners and this, that, and the other. And you know you are. You know you can do this, but your confidence is holding you back. You don't think that you are capable when you're more than capable, because you see the way the feather flows and bends. That's what you do with the work. You flow and you bend with it, and you know a lot more than you think that you do. You just your confidence is holding you back. You know a lot more than you think that you do. You've worked with it a lot longer than you think that you have. And it's actually run quite smooth over the time that you've been doing it. I'd say you've been doing it for quite a while, and it's run quite smoothly for you.
Yeah.
The only tatters are in your own head. The only tatters there, because you're actually pretty good at it. You know. I'll just pick another one.
Thank you.
It's another white one.
Oh, wow.
That's so pretty.
And what it says is, over the years, you've bent, you've turned, you've flowed. Things have become a little bit tattered here and there. And this is still talking about spirit. Yet, look at it. Look at it. The way it moves, the way it flows. There ain't nothing stopping it. You know, whichever way it bends, it's beautiful. It's moving forward, which is what you're doing. Whichever way you bend, you've got this. You're moving forward with it. And the best of it is, you know you are. You know you are. You just need that little bit of a push, you know, because it's there. Like, see, it's not it's not bending or flowing. It just is.
Just is as it is. Oh, that's lovely.
Wonderful.
So lovely feather. Thank you. That's really lovely.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Thank
ladies.
you.
Thank you. Denise, if you just press the red and white cross where it says Leave Studio. Lovely. Thank you very much. The next one is online. We have Joy Howell. Joy Howell. Joy, if you could pick a number between 1 and 30, is that right?
Yeah.
1 and 30, please, Joy. If you're still here, I'm pretty sure you are.
Yeah.
Just wait. It's a bit of a pain, isn't it, having to wait for 15 to 20 seconds.
Yeah. Those feathers are so beautiful, though. Really beautiful.
Here we are.
Yeah, I've been collecting them for years. I've got more than this, but I've just downsized it so that, because we're on the screen and we have to pick numbers.
Joy has asked for number 22, please.
22.
Two little ducks, 22.
Oh,
Come on.
You're still at the bingo. Still doing your bingo. I think you could get another job by now. You should go into mediumship rather than bingo calling.
I should give it a go. I might give it a go. I'll think about it.
So we've got this feather for you, Joy, which is a lovely, but it's about wildness and the feeling of being free. I think that you have put yourself into a box and you don't feel like you're very free at the minute, but this is telling me that, you know, you are a free thinker. You think your own way, you move your own way, only you feel like you've been restricted recently. I don't think you've been restricted at all. I think you've just put yourself into this little area where you think you're restricted, because I have two of these and one has breaks in it. Now that would say that something was restricting you, but this is telling me that you just feel like you're restricted, but you're not. It's you're actually as free as a bird. You are a free bird. You're a free thinker, a free mover. You're on. You sort. I can't know how to explain it. Hang on. So you've been whatever you've been doing work-wise, you felt like it's put you into a box, or with family, it's put you into a box. You feel like you haven't got the freedom to do what you want to do. Like your freedom has been taken away. Maybe you're looking after children, grandchildren, whatever. It just feels like you feel like you haven't got your time. And you feel like you want to be more free. But this is only you that can do this. There isn't actually anything holding you back. Because like I said, with this other feather, if you'd have picked this one, you'd see the breaks in it and you'd know that something was holding you back. Nothing's holding you back. You've just got to say no. Yeah, the anxiety. That's where you feel like you're being held back, but actually you're as free as a bird. And you used to actually, this was never a factor for you until about 3 years ago. And now you feel like you can't come out of this box. And yeah, that could be why that you feel the way you know, when we retire, we sometimes just feel restricted and like we're not a part of things anymore, don't we? You know, like we're not. And, you know, the feather is saying that basically you just feel like you can't get out and do the things that you want to do. And I know that now is down to the anxiety, that you're not feeling the freedom to move forward. And I do know that you've been feeling a little bit down. And it's affairs of the heart. It's something that somebody has done that's made you feel this way. It's I can see the green, and I've just pictured another feather, and as much as it's blue, you can see the bit of green on the side of it, which tells me that the reason why you're feeling down right now is affairs of the heart. Somebody's hurt you. Somebody's said or done something that's really, you know, right, yeah. And so that's probably why you're feeling down, because you've lost a part of yourself, you know. You feel like this is where the anxiety has maybe come from, isn't it? Because you feel like you can't function the way you did. But like the green, let me just put the feather up for you. You can see the green. It's a lovely green. You can see that it's clearing of the heart. It's clearing of you know, you are going through some stuff right now, but it's clearing. There's been a lot of blue. You know, you've been very, very sad, but the green is coming through. You know, you start to feel better about yourself, and you will feel better about yourself. It might be a while before you take the steps forward that you need to take. Don't worry about that. Because you will like life again. You will enjoy your life again. You've just been through a really, really hard time. I mean, you've lost a part of yourself. You've lost a full part of you. You know, I know it's not you, but it is. It's a part of you. It takes a while to get over. And, you know, the anxiety is just that feeling that, you know, but you can go out there and you can function. And it's hard. It's hard to get out the door and to do the things that you did before. You can do this because the feather says you can do it. The feather says that we're moving into the green zone, which is the affairs of the heart are clearing. And, you know, you can start to move forward a little. it'll never go away. That feeling, it won't go away, but it will get better, you know, and you will move forward. It's been a very hard 4 years, but you're going to move forward from it.
Lovely.
And there will be lots of smiles in the future, lots of laughs. Don't give up.
It's a lovely uplifting message for you, Joy. God bless you.
That was lovely. I hope that's all right, Joy. And if ever you do need to talk to anybody, you can just message, if you're on the fan page or the SPtv VIP lounge, just message one of us.
Yeah.
But
you never have to feel like you're alone.
No, not with all of us around. Shall we have a look at some adverts? See what we've got. As I know tonight, we have Matt Grogan back.
Yes.
Kirsty won't be with him tonight. If you can keep sending Kirsty some healing, because she's so much better.
Good.
But she does still need a little bit of healing. We did think she might be back tonight.
Yeah.
But that'll be from 8 p.m. That's UK time. And also tomorrow, Miriam, I think I've pronounced that correctly. That's 1 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
She'll do star charts, birth charts, stuff. Yeah, still can't say it. Star signs, birth charts, moon influence, and stuff that just goes way over my head. It's fascinating, but
I like hearing people talk about it. But I just want to go.
I can't do any of that. I look at things and I think, no, I'm lost now. So when it's someone else able to do it, that is really, really good.
Fascinating.
Yeah, so that's Matt tonight from 8 p.m. and Miriam tomorrow from 1 p.m.
Brilliant.
So what have we got? Who's next? Should we have a look on the list? See who's next in the green room? Hopefully she hasn't been eating all my donuts. It's Christine Davis.
Hello, Christine.
Hello.
Good morning.
Do you have anything for anybody? Do you pick anything up?
Sorry?
Dawn, do you ever pick anything up? Did you pick anything up while Kelly was doing
I'm sorry. Are you asking me if I picked anything up?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't hear you properly.
Was I not pronouncing things again properly? I can't get my words out.
I'm sorry. I just felt a huge pull when Kelly was working. I just feel a pull in my solar plexus, especially towards the last lady
That
with
was
the twin.
Joy, wasn't it?
Joy,
Joy.
who lost her twin, and I could see a huge sunshine up here. So I could see a face in the sunshine. So I know that her twin is watching. She is very, and it was a really happy vibration as well. So I know her twin is happy. And I heard the words, "I lost my soul." So that would say to me that sorry, what's her name again? Sorry, Joy feels like literally it's to the point where she feels like she hasn't lost her soul, but it's like she has lost her soul mate. You know, she's lost that my solar plexus. When someone else is working, even though I'm not working, my solar plexus instantly starts to connect with the energy that Kelly is creating. But there's so much pain for Joy, but there's so much there's so much happiness for her twin that has passed, and she wants her to move, to keep going. But Joy is in a place at the moment where she is emotionally blocked because she's in so much pain.
Yeah.
Which will not allow. We spoke before, didn't we, about how long does it take before spirit can come through? And until Joy starts to feel the healing inside her, she will feel it very difficult to be able to make that connection with with her twin. But it will take some time. It will still take some time.
I think it's been quite recent when she did lose a twin.
Yeah, she literally heard the words I heard were, I feel like I've lost my soul, which I've never heard such powerful words. I've lost my soul.
Yeah.
You know, so
I hope that helps, Joy. But she's always with you. We all know that, don't we?
Absolutely. I could see there's a big sunshine and a smiling face inside it.
Yeah.
You know, so there's nothing but joy for Joy. It's going to take
your name is Joy.
Exactly. Yeah.
We just, before we go on to Christine, sorry, Christine, Andy Wilson asked, how does one join your green room? We put the link up to join, but unfortunately this week, Andy, we are running out of time. We do still have 3 people waiting, but we're on again next Monday. Can I
just quickly say to Joy, I'm so sorry. Yes. I've just seen a really lovely, very, very pale blue candle. And obviously blue is for healing, let's know that, and communication as well. So if she's got a blue candle, Joy, if she's still listening, if she's got a lovely blue candle, light your candle, and it all helps with the healing process and lets the spirit world know that you want to connect, that you are, gets that energy moving.
Lovely. I hope that helps, Joy. Anyway, we've got Christine Davis for you, Kelly.
You all right, Christine?
All right, Kelly.
Do you want to pick a number?
15. Number 15, please.
Yeah.
15, yes.
So it's another large parrot feather.
Wow.
Which tells me that you got a daughter. You've got a daughter, have you?
Yes, I have, yes.
Right, which tells me that your daughter has needed you for something recently. She's needed to lean on you.
She has, yeah.
Yeah. And you've done all the right things. You've done all the right things for her. She was a little bit, I won't say broken, it's just a word that I use. I always go, oh, I'm broken, as in like, I'm not working properly today, and she's been a little bit under, a bit, not herself. Now, this is actions that somebody else has done that's made her feel like this. They've broken something, they've broken a relationship with her, whether it be a friend or somebody, they've broken the way she feels for them.
Yes.
And she struggled with it. She struggled with it quite a bit.
She did struggle, yes.
Yeah. But you did all the right things. You've been there for her. She's still going through it a little bit. But, you can see on the side of this, hang on. Don't know whether you can see it. It's a tiny bit tattered, but it's not broken. It's just a tiny bit tattered here, but it's not broken. And I know that when she was feeling blue, you raised her vibrations up. I do know that there was a man that helped her too, that was there for her, that was like, come on, you'll be okay, Now, she really looks up to this man. He's been a rock, Yeah. As much as you're a rock, this man has been a real rock for her. Somehow, when she feels down, when there's nobody else he'll just go, come here, come on, what's up with you? And instantly she'll feel better, Yeah. But she will always talk to you. She doesn't talk so much to him.
Yeah.
She'll go for the loves, the hugs, the feelings, but she needs you to talk to, and you have talked things out with her, and you've been, you thought at first, I don't know how I'm going to help her with this. I don't know how I'm going to help her. I don't know how I'm going to help her come through this. I don't know. where we're going to go with this, how we're going to, and you asked for help. You asked for help from your mum, and your mum brought the help that was needed. You took on the role of your mum. You kind of took on the role of your mum, and because you knew that what she'd done for you was the right thing you needed to do now for your daughter. You know, the way you've helped her, you kind of took on your mum's role. She was there. She was, you know, guiding you to help her. But what I do know is, but what I do know is, like, she is coming out the other side of whatever this has been. You know, I don't like to go into the depths of it on TV because it's not really, you know, she is coming out the other side of it. And at the minute, you think her confidence is down, but she's working on that. And but she's working on that, and it's not going to be for long. She's ready to get up, get out there, and start again. You know, she's been thinking long and hard about this, and it's like a passion is being reignited. It's like she's going, I want to do this now. This is what I'm going to do, and this is how I'm going to do it. But she's only thinking these thought patterns right now, but she is actually going to actively get out there and do this with your help.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. We've actually just gone through the same thing together. It's something happened with her, and the same thing happened with me. So we're together. We know what it feels like.
Yeah. And this is how you've known how to help her, because you've been through the similar. But your mum helped you when you went through bad times in the past. I know you've had a similar time now, but about 20 years ago, what's happening to your daughter now was kind of where you were. Yeah. And your mum pulled you through that and helped you out. You used your mum's guidance. You connected with your mum. You used her guidance to help you to pull your daughter through. You know, it was, your mum was there, and she was, you know, she guided you through it, and you guided your daughter through it, basically. You know, mum came in and this is how to deal with it, Christine. Basically.
Yeah, she did.
And, you know, you might not think your daughter's actually moving forward now, but she is. Like I say, the thought patterns are there, and she's ready to move forward with her life.
Good.
She just needs to set a few things in place.
Yes, she's getting there. Understand what you're saying.
Yeah. And you've been her rock, and you will continue to be her rock. Yeah. But
thank you.
That's lovely, Christine. But she, you know, she'll always come back to you to talk. Yeah. Because it will take her a while to, you know, the things that are in the pipeline now that she's thinking about, she's going to come to you for help with that and to talk about it. And you're going to guide her with it. You know, it won't just be her thing. You will help her a lot along the way.
Okay. Yeah.
And your mum will help you.
Yeah, I know she does.
I've got a picture of your mum in my mind's eye now. Lovely lady. You look a lot like her, only her hair was darker.
Yes. Yeah. I am up with my mum, yes.
And she wore bigger glasses.
She did, yes.
Yeah. Lovely lady.
In more ways than one, I like my mum.
Yeah, you are. You're very like your mum. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you, Kelly.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, Christine. Thanks for working with me.
That's lovely.
Thank you. Do you have time to do one more, Kelly? We are just over the 12. Can I just say for any of those on Facebook, please be careful when you're saying the same thing over and over again, because Facebook do see that as spamming, and they spamming. Oh God! Honestly, spamming, or spamming, whatever, and they may block you. We won't do it, but Facebook may block you. So if we can have one more, which I saw someone asked quite a while ago. Carrie Ann Marshall Kearns, and she would like number 7, please. Carrie Ann, if you could let us know if you're still here. And I do apologise for the 2 ladies in the green room. But if you come back next week, we'll try to get you on, and we've got a special next week. But we are running out of time now. So if you try again next week, we'll pop you on. So let's see if Carrie, and here she is. Number 7.
Now this is off a fantail dove. This. Oh, hang on. Just getting the hang of where it is on the screen. And we all know the fantail dove. It's very uplifting. For me, it's very spiritual. My dad loved fantail doves, and the day that he died, as soon as he died, I was walking down the canal, and a fantail dove come and landed on my shoulder and started flapping about. Stayed on my shoulder halfway down the canal, flew away. I got to my friend's boat, and then it come flying in, landed on my head, made a big scene, and then flew up again. And I just knew that was my dad, you know, because they were his favourite bird. So what I'm saying is, to me, it's a very spiritual feather. And to me, it's about our loved ones. It's about love lost, love, you know, that's... So I'd say you're reflecting on the past. I'd say you're reflecting on somebody that in the past that you've lost. It's more about reflection. And I'd say it's somebody not recent, because down here you can see the tear there, which is at the bottom of the feather, which tells me it's somebody that you lost a fair few years ago, but you have been looking back on this.
I think she's
not in a sad that happened and this that. Sorry,
you just went still for a minute, but you're back.
Oh, I did. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so you've been reflecting on the past and the good things that this person brought to you, because I think you've been struggling with a decision lately, and you would have been helped with this. I'm going to pick you another feather just to move forward with it. So this has a little green, hang on, I can never get the hang of this camera thing. It's got a little bit of green twine around the bottom of the feather, which was put around it years ago, which tells me that there is a bit of sadness over the loss of this person, but you always remember the good times because of the green. You know, you always remember the good that this person brought to your life. Now, you've been reflecting for a reason. I don't know why, because I don't think we're near his birthday. But you've been reflecting for a reason. Something has triggered it, you know. Even though you're not reflecting in a bad way, you're remembering him in a really good way right now. Something's triggered that. Now, I think that he liked to go somewhere close to where it was not far from the house, and he used to go and sit on a bench with the trees in the forefront. I don't know whether you go here now because it was somewhere that your dad liked to sit and think. It's like there's like a small footpath, the bench where your dad used to like to sit, ponder on things on his way to and from, and he'd look out over a tree line, which was fair close. It wasn't far away. It was, I don't know, 40 feet away the tree line would start, and he'd just sit and he'd watch that tree line. And you know, I feel you need to sit with yourself, which is why he's showing me this. I think you need to just sit and think about the things that are going on right now. I know that there's things going on, and just think about the things that are going on as to what direction you're going to take, because that's what he would do. He would sit, he would reflect on it. He wouldn't make any rash decisions, and he's telling you don't make a rash decision right now. You know, think long and hard before you make that decision, because that's his advice to you, because he was very reserved. He'd sit and think long and hard on it. You are going to make this decision, but don't do it hastily. Think, sit on it for a while. You know, because it's, you know, you're swayed. You don't know which way to go with this. That's why he wants you to sit, because there is pros to the left and cons, and there's pros and cons to the right. You can't go straight on. You've already been going straight on. You need to take the left or the right. And there's good things on both. There's good things both ways. But you need to choose a direction. You know, there isn't a bad decision, but you have to choose. Yeah. And he will be there to help you choose.
Lovely. Thank you, Kelly. Dawn, do you have anything to add to that?
I was just so engrossed in that though.
Yeah.
So no, nothing for me to add.
Lovely. Okay. Thank you very much. Don't forget, everybody, 8 p.m. tonight we have Matt Grogan on, and tomorrow from 1 p.m. is Miriam. I'm sure Terry's going to tell me that I've said that totally wrong. I can barely speak in best of times, can I? Carrie Ann said thank you. That was really lovely.
Thank you very much.
Apologies to those we couldn't get through to, because we do run out of time and it goes so quickly. We do have one lady waiting in the green room, but we'll try to get you on next week if we can. Next week we do have a special. We will be live here in the studio, mine and Dawn's living rooms, basically. I may be in my craft
live from the living room.
Yeah, and we will also be live on location in a witch type shop, which I'm really looking forward to. I have no idea where it is, but Richard will be joining us and he's going to be live on location, and Dawn will be giving some readings, we hope. So thank you to everybody who has joined us today, and thank you especially to Kelly for your first time. It won't be your last time, not now.
That was really
we'll be
great.
dragging you back.
Thank you very much for having me, Alison. I really enjoyed it.
It's absolute pleasure.
And Dawn, of course. I'm just so used to being Alison.
I know.
They don't trust me on my own.
You need a chaperone.
I do, yeah. Even when I'm out, I do. But thank you to everybody for watching. I forgot to mention, and I forgot to put the advert up for June the 11th for the Holistic Fair at Waterlooville Community Centre. 10:30, if I remember, that starts. There's lots of different things going on, lots of readers, this, that, and you name it. There's too much to mention.
There's a mediumship evening as well, I think.
Mediumship evening. I think that's now changed from the community centre to the Roebuck Inn, which is a bit of a result because that's where I shall be staying. So I just have to stagger down the stairs.
Happy days.
Yeah. If you go on the website, spiritualpsychicstv.online, have a look. I think it might be under events. Just going to check to see if Richard may have. No, he's not. He's no good. But have a look on the website. I'm sure you'll see the advert tonight anyway from 8 p.m. so you can just watch that.
Yeah.
But thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll be back tonight and next week for the special. Thanks very much. Bye-bye, everybody. See you next week.